Every country hides a story, but this one from Abkhazia will send chills down your spine. Some say it's just a myth, others believe it truly happened. But one thing's for sure, once you hear it, you'll never forget it. Long before maps were drawn, before Abkhazia had borders or cities, people said the land itself was alive. They called it Apsny, the land of the soul, a place where mountains could breathe, rivers could whisper, and the wind carried voices of the past. It was said that when the Creator formed the earth, he gave every land a spirit, a guardian who would protect it. For Abkhazia, he gave something rare, a soul that could feel joy, anger, and sorrow, just like a human. That soul became known as the spirit of Apsny. The people of ancient Abkhazia believed that this spirit lived deep within the mountains above Sukhum, where clouds touched the earth and the air smelled of pine and sea salt. They said the spirit could take any form, a shadow in the fog, a gust of wind that bends the trees, or a glowing light moving between the waves at night. Generations passed, and the people learned to honor this unseen guardian. Every morning, fishermen bowed to the sea before they sailed. Shepherds whispered to the wind before leading their flocks to the hills, and mothers would teach their children a simple truth: respect the land, or the land will remember. But as centuries rolled on, greed began to grow among men. Villages turned into kingdoms, and kings forgot the old ways. They dug deep into the earth for treasure, cut forests without asking, and built walls to claim what was once free. The spirit of Apsny, once calm and kind, began to weep. They say that when the spirit cried, the rivers swelled and flooded the valleys. When it grew angry, thunder roared across the Black Sea, and when it was betrayed, it took from the people what they cherished most. There was once a fisherman named Darash, who lived by the coast of Sukhum. He was known for his skill, his courage, and his pride. Villagers said he caught more fish than anyone, even when the sea was rough. Darash believed that luck came from his hands, not from the spirit. He laughed when elders warned him not to challenge the sea. One evening, a storm rolled in. The sky turned black and lightning danced above the waves. The elders begged him to stay ashore, but Darash said, "I don't need a spirit to protect me. I conquer the sea by my own strength." And with that, he pushed his boat into the dark waters. That night, the waves rose higher than the cliffs. The sea screamed, the wind howled, and the mountains echoed with thunder. Darash never returned. For 3 days, the villagers searched the coast. On the 4th morning, they found his boat, turned to stone, perfectly preserved near the shore. Inside, there was no body, only a rope, frozen in place, as if time itself had stopped. From that day, no one in Sukhum dared to speak against the spirit again. They built a small shrine near the sea, just a simple circle of stones where, fishermen would leave offerings of bread and water. And, well, when fog rolled in, they whispered prayers for Darash's soul, believing he was now one with the spirit of Apsny. Over time, people noticed strange things. When storms approached, the mountains would glow faintly at night. And when the sea was calm, you could, hear soft humming from the cliffs. And, when someone disrespected the land, cut down trees without reason, or spilled blood near the rivers, nature would answer swiftly. Crops would die, the sea would turn black, and winds would howl, almost like voices of the dead. Even today, elders in Abkhazia say the spirit still watches. They claim that on misty nights near Sukhum, when the fog crawls over the coast, you can see a silhouette standing on the cliffs, tall, silent, glowing faintly like moonlight through smoke. Some say it's Darash, still guarding the sea. Others believe it's the spirit itself, reminding people that Apsny still breathes. Whether myth or memory, the legend has never died. It lives in the songs of shepherds, in the rhythm of waves, in the prayers whispered before each harvest. It's a reminder that the land is not just soil and stone. It's alive, it feels, it remembers. So, when you walk along the Black Sea coast and feel a sudden chill, don't fear it. That's just Apsny, the spirit of the land, brushing past, reminding you that every breath of wind is a heartbeat, every wave a whisper, every storm a warning. So, what do you think? Could this legend be more than just a story? Tell me in the comments. And if you love discovering hidden legends from around the world, hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started.